Stephen Gundry, whose new book, The Gut-Brain Paradox, is shaking up the way we think about gut health. When we left you in commercial break, we were talking about a leaky gut, something you believe most of us have by putting the wrong things in our bodies. Among the things you consider, doctor, the wrong things, ultra-processed foods.
Yeah.
We've heard this before, but these are the things that often taste delicious, let's be honest.
That's true. But we can't be guided by this 2 by 3 inch piece of muscle to decide what these guys in our gut need. And these guys are some of the best ways to starve the good guys and feed the bad guys.
What do they do to the good guys, as we call them inside of us?
Believe it or not, the good guys, the gut buddies, can't eat this stuff. But they can't. You can eat it, but they can't. And
so they become hard to digest in our bodies.
They actually damage the wall of our gut.
They damage the wall of our gut.
We can measure it in human beings like you and me. They damage it.
Is there a certain amount of it that damages, or just one donut does that?
Believe it or not, in some of my patients with autoimmune disease, 1 bite of a donut is enough to do it. But let's use the 80-20 rule.
Okay.
Little bit.
80% of our diet, if we're doing the good stuff, 20% of the bad, we could be okay. Our Tam Fam member, Victoria, was looking for a way to boost her mood, so she wanted to test out his 4-day gut challenge. 4 days, take a look.
Hey Tam Fam, it's Victoria. Because I'm always on the go, always running around, I often neglect gut health, and I don't have the best eating habits. So I'm really trying to learn how I can take some of these amazing foods to feel good, to feel happier. So let's get started. It's day 1. Welcome to my kitchen. We're going to make a smoothie bowl. It's got raspberries and strawberries. I'm trying goat milk yogurt for the first time. Let's do this thing. I'd say this was a success. Yay for breakfast number 1. It's day 2 and we're gonna make some root vegetable soup. We're gonna have carrots, radishes, diced onions, garlic, seasonings. It's gonna simmer and then we're gonna serve it. Here you have it. Day 3, I'm gonna be making a quick, easy, early dinner tonight. A kale, walnut, dried cranberry salad. Let's do this thing. Look how cute she is. Could use some more olive oil. Pretty good though. And that'll do it. It's day 4. Kiwi. Delicious, colorful, immediately happier. This was super fun.
All right, Victoria's here in our studio. Okay. All right, before I ask you, clearly you feel good. You're smiling here.
I feel amazing.
You feel amazing.
And it's such a joyful environment.
This
so fun
is the
to
Tam
be
Fam.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, on what day of the challenge did you start to feel better?
I think day 2.
Day 2.
Yes.
Day 2. So you started out, like you had that bowl, the smoothie bowl. Was that the only thing you had that day?
Just what I had for breakfast.
For breakfast, okay.
Yeah, but a big part of it was, I think, preparing for the challenge, because we're running around, and if you're not prepared, like ready to eat these healthy foods, then you're just gonna be grabbing pita chips or Doritos out of the cabinet, which
grab
I
what's
do.
in front of you.
Yeah.
So this is why you recommend us having things like carrots and radishes and parsnip and beets in the house on the ready.
Yeah, and these are great storageable things. They stay forever.
Especially,
And this is what our great-grandparents ate. And it turns out they ate whole foods, and they ate them whole. Those are not whole foods. Those are ultra-processed. The good guys in our gut love these things. And the more that we eat of these things, they actually make you happier and happier. And they fill you up much quicker.
Have you been able to stay past the 4-day challenge?
I actually have.
Really?
And goat
I'm
milk.
impressed. Look at me, really.
I know,
As
me
I
too.
eyeball the donut over there. I mean,
Me
were you
too.
generally a good eater?
I was. I thought that I would be someone who, day 3, I was gonna be like, oh, I'm starving and I want a burger, some pizza at 1 a.m. or something like that. And I did not want a snack. Once I started feeling good, I started chasing that high.
Oh.
And the one thing on the list I wasn't sure if I would enjoy was the goat milk yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
Obsessed.
You love goat milk
I ate that
yogurt?
this morning.
Why is that better?
It's so good.
Okay.
So it's better because it's a fermented food.
Like kimchi.
Yeah, like kimchi,
cabbage.
like cabbage.
Okay, all right, so fermented. Okay, but the entire audience, we gave you what the doctor calls happy cola. This is soda water with a dash of balsamic vinegar. I've not tasted it. We will taste it together. Well, you quickly tell us why this is a game changer.
So it turns out people go, oh, fermented foods, I'm not sure, although
nobody's
yogurt
drinking.
is fermented.
That's right.
Come on, let's drink
Cheers.
up. Come
Okay,
on,
tell me
cheers.
why. Tell me why, doctor.
Vinegar is a fermented food. Our gut buddies really need fermented food products like vinegar
So happy
to
cola,
do
how
the
many
job.
times a day?
Once a day is fine.
Once a day, so
Amaze
that's-
your friends when you go to a
Okay.
restaurant, ask for some sparkling water and ask for the balsamic vinegar. They all have it. Shake it in there. They'll go, oh my God. And then they'll start drinking and say, hey, this is pretty good.
So,
and
you
it'll
gotta
make
come
you
back,
happier.
Dr. Gundry, because clearly we have even more answers after sipping this. Give it up to Dr. Gundry, the gut-brain paradox. Available starting April 15th. You can pre-order now. We'll be right back. Thank you, Victoria. We'll be right back.